Hi, this is Gary McCracken, and I'm going to share a quick PowerPoint tip for an issue that I come across frequently. When I'm creating presentations for a customer, I typically will grab slides from a number of different decks and create my final product. And what often happens is that for spell checker that the country's language that it uses to do spell checking for could differ from slide to slide. So let me show you what I'm talking about. On this slide, we see the word fashion and the title has been misspelled. And that is indeed misspelled. If you look at the dictionary, it's using the English language. So I can hit change for it to make that change. And then it will go to the next slide where it finds a spelling error or what it thinks is a spelling error. On this slide, we're seeing life cycle is being suggested as being misspelled, the word for, Hadoop, as. And we look at the dictionary here, the country's language is German. So that's obviously not what I want. Now I can make a change here for this one slide. But if I go to the next slide, I see the exact same issue occurring. So what I would like to do is change as many slides in one fell swoop as I can. And the best way I found to do that is by from the view menu, selecting outline view. And this changes the slide sorter to text. Now if I select in there and then hit Control A, it selects everything. And I can now go to review and then from language select set proofing language. And I'm going to make sure English is set here, select OK. And now for all the slides that it could, it's now doing spell checking using the English dictionary. I'm going to check that out by hitting view and normal and going back to that slide we had issues with before. And now you see that title where we had lifecycle and for and Hadoop and as is now being set as okay. There's no suggested spelling check error. Same thing for the next slide. Center point and energy and combining, all that is now being compared against the English dictionary now. Now if I continue to spell check, again, now it's just hitting normal words. So I've fixed as much of the presentation in one fell swoop as I could. But if I go over to the top of the presentation, we'll see that it didn't fix everything. So here we're seeing all these words we don't have as still being said as being misspelled. And that's because it's still using the German dictionary for some slides. So in that case, you do have to do a slide by slide fix, and selecting in the slide, hit Control A again. It selects all the word on that slide. Go back and from the review language, set the proofing language to English, and now this slide has been fixed. And you just have to do the same thing if there's any other slides where that issue is still there. So I hope you found this useful. If you have found a more productive, more efficient way of addressing this kind of issue, I'd love to hear about it. If not, I hope this tip will save some time. It certainly has me. Thanks a lot. Hope you have a great day.